That is fair. Great play. Ryder Jones to the bag to get Harper, who hits the bag and goes down clutching his leg right below his knee, and Bryce is in a lot of pain right now.
Watch the foot slide across the base. And then hit right there. And hopefully that's just a hyperextension and that's all it is, but that did not look good. Unbelievable. I can't even watch.
That ugly play at first base left the Nationals without Bryce Harper. It's being called a significant bone bruise. The Nationals have not given a timetable for his return, though they do expect him to be back in time for the playoffs. The Nats have had a dream season. They are 69-46. They have a huge lead in the NL East, but they've dealt with injuries to Adam Eaton, Trey Turner, Jason Worth, Steven Strasburg, and now maybe their most important player, Harper. Dealing with their dream season ultimately be derailed by injuries, or do they have enough depth to overcome these injuries?
I think they've got enough depth, and I think time is on their side. They're the Rolling Stones. Time is on their side because when you look at it, that's why you play so well all year long and give yourselves a 14-game cushion, because everything that happens from here to the end of the season is just biding time till the big show, till we get to October baseball. They're going to be part of October baseball, and what kind of team and what kind of roster they can put together once they take on the playoffs is still to be seen. Is Steven Strasburg going to be okay? He's going to make a start coming up pretty soon here. Trey Turner, we think, is going to come back in time with that wrist injury. Bryce Harper, we're heard, they're going to be cautious, but he still may only miss 3 weeks, a month at most. If he misses a month, he's still got plenty of time to come back, shake the rust of the injury off, get in for regular season baseball, and then get ready for the playoffs. If all of that works, I think this is the best team in the National League. I don't care what the Dodgers' record is. I still think when you look at this team, pitching staff, the fact they fixed the bullpen by adding Sean Doolittle, Kinsler from Minnesota, bringing in Madsen along with the Doolittle trade, and then you look at Scherzer to Strasburg, those other guys behind them with Tanner Roark, who's a better number 3 than most teams can roll out there.
Gio Gonzalez been solid as well.
He's been really solid and has a lot of postseason experience. So I think, you got Murphy, Zimmerman, Harper, Rendon, all of these guys have had career seasons. I think the depth is there. And I think the fact that they've given themselves such a cushion allows for them to sustain these injuries, hold down the fort and tread water until these guys can come back. And if they can all come back in their real form that we've seen when they're healthy and playing well this year, they're going to be a damn hard out in the playoffs.
Yeah, you would like to have Turner, you would like to have Worth, but Strasburg and Harper, those are the two key pieces. If you can get those pieces back,
I don't even care about Worth. Worth's great. He's great. He's a tiny little cherry on. He's a sprinkle on top of the sundae.
Extra.
If you got all those other guys, big time. And I think Turner's very important because he's that speed guy. He's a guy that can go first to third, set things up with his legs. He's a very slick fielder. And you got those other guys that you mentioned. But Strasburg is so important because you need a 1A, 1B.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see if the Nationals can get healthy and if they can make a deep run and try to win their first ever World Series.